Hi everyone. So that's it. It's a wrap. We've reached the end of day one, and what a day it's been. If you've been with us for the whole day, you would have had the opportunity to attend all 9 of our Learn sessions and really engage with the work we've been doing in the past 12 months. So here's a recap of what you may have heard about today. In session 1 today, you will have heard all about our new 3-year strategy. This strategy will see us through to the end of 2026 and seeks to ask the questions of how Start Network will operate at its best and how it can do its most compelling work to bring about change in critical areas of the humanitarian system. Session 2 today focused on the impact of climate change on small to medium-sized crises and the role of the Start Fund. This session highlighted findings from the recent Start Network commissioned research and explored topics like the impact of climate change on small to medium-sized crises, the effect on protracted crises, and the type of crisis alerts that Start Fund can expect to see increase in the coming years. There was also a look at the emerging recommendations that will help us to foster greater climate change awareness through the Start Fund as we move forward. Session 3 was all about crisis anticipation and risk financing and how we can enhance global initiatives for early and anticipatory action. This session really spoke to us about how anticipation and risk financing work and the ongoing programming at Start Network really fits into key initiatives such as early warning for all, the Sendai framework, and emerging areas like the Loss and Damage Fund and the Global Shield.
I'm going to tell you about Session 4. Session 4 was focused on Ready Pakistan, our Pakistan hub, and its journey from being an incubated hub toward independence. We hope that independence will happen in December, and we hope you've enjoyed the discussion of their journey. Before lunch, we had our 5th session, which really looked at Start Ready and the evaluation of our first risk pool. The evaluation highlighted what went well, what we could be doing differently, and will inform how we operate our risk pools going forward. The next session was about exploring hubs as a vehicle for systems change. And I hope that you got through the case studies about the different hubs, what's worked in terms of their ability to change the system in their context, and again, what more work we have to do. So onward to session 7, which focused on our organizational strengthening work, including our tiered due diligence pilot, but also a new hub-to-hub mentoring organizational strengthening initiative that we hope to launch in the coming weeks. That's it for me.
So then we went to session 8 and we learned about how Start Fund and Start Ready are catalysing locally led humanitarian action through funding. And we looked at the opportunities to influence the wider system. And then we got to the last session of the day, session 9, which focused on the role of Indigenous knowledge in innovation. It explored how Indigenous and traditional knowledge can play a critical part in humanitarian innovation and help us to tackle humanitarian issues. You will have heard stories, examples from Guatemala and Indonesia, and the session also provided great insights in how recovery of ancestral and Indigenous wisdom has been incorporated into innovation methods. So what a busy day it's been. And I wonder how many of those sessions you actually managed to attend. Please don't worry if you didn't drop in on all of them, because the recordings will be available on YouTube and also on our website very soon.
And for our members, there's also another chance to engage with us, and that will be at our in-person assembly in Nairobi next week, the 8th and the 9th of November. Hopefully many of you online today will be able to join us in person for that meeting of members. What we'll be doing there is a little bit more workshopping, a little bit more co-creation of some of the ideas we have for 2024 and beyond. Also during this part of our assembly, you'll have the chance to visit our marketplace and engage with some of our staff members on the initiatives that they've been working on during the course of the year. And finally, we'll be holding our AGM, our official annual general meeting, where we will be presenting to you our financial performance for 2022, as well as some insights on our programs that we hope to bring into 2024. So we hope to see you again, if not in Nairobi next week for our members, sometime soon. Thanks for joining us.